The Elite Wrestling Initiative. For over 8 years, the innovative force in North Dakota wrestling entertainment.
Last week on EWI XCL, Mercer Sage put his EWI Diamond Championship on the line in a special Mat Master match against 3 individuals. The first one being Tomahawk Kid right here as he steps over into that trail of tears, locking it in place. It's not quite in place, I guess, right now, but then he steps back and cinches it in. Tomahawk Kid has nowhere to go now as the referee calls for the bell and makes Mercer Sage victorious for the first time here tonight, and he gets 3 points on his way to defending his EWI Diamond Championship. Of course, then that won't be the only match of the night, as Tomahawk Kid would stay in the ring. And who would answer the call next? It'd be none other than the fan favorite Neon Lightning as he hammers away on Tomahawk Kid right there. Tomahawk Kid coming back over into a big body slam. Neon Lightning covers, and the count, 2, and kicks out right there. Neon Lightning is exhausted from a hard-fought battle already, but Tomahawk Kid grabs his wrist before he could get away, locks it into place, and then he cinches up right there. You can see the elbow bend the opposite direction it's supposed to, and Neon Lightning has no choice but to give it up, and the referee calls for the bell. Tomahawk Kid picking up 3 points on his way to becoming the new Diamond Champion. But there's still another match to go yet on this evening, as Neon Lightning would be the one to stay in the ring this time. And who would come down to face him? None other than the man that started it all, the Diamond Champion himself, Mercer, Sage King Sage, as he comes down and makes short work of an already exhausted Neon Lightning, picking up his legs, pretzeling him over right there, locking it into place, and then he just steps over, locks it in, cinches it up right there, and that's going to do it. Neon Lightning's got nowhere to go, and he calls for the bell, and then we have Mercer Sage shooting to the top of the leaderboard as he picks up another 3 points. But tonight, will he be the EWI Diamond Champion when it's all over? We'll find out when 3 more matches are fought on EWI XCL. Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of EWI XCL. And there he comes now, the king of Psycho Style himself, Sterling Bond. This of course his first appearance in the Mat Master match, as Neon Lightning is still out of it from his previous encounters with the Tomahawk Kid and Mercer Sage. And now let's take another look at the Mat Master match rules. We are going by a point system here. It comes in victories. You win by countout, you get no points. Disqualification gets you 1 point. Pinfall, 2 points. The submission will give you that 3-point advantage. And all matches are round robin style. So for 4 individuals, we get a total of 6 matches. 3 matches have already been battled. We got 3 matches here tonight. And Sterling Bond is in his first match. So we have Sterling Bond for the duration of EWI XCL this week. And now he takes him over with a headlock hold there. Nice move there as Neon Lightning is completely exhausted from his previous encounters. Getting to his feet now. Shooting him off the ropes. And a nice shoulder tackle there as Sterling Bond got the advantage on that. And Neon Lightning gets plowed over by the lighter man in Sterling Bond. And here we go with the rock bottom to drop in the larger man in Neon Lightning. Great jump on the part of Neon Lightning too. Wonderful sell on this part. Now with the front face lock, and we're going to get suplex here next. Nope, Neon Lightning's blocking that. Blocking the suplex there. Let's take another look at that rock bottom right there. A beautiful jump. Just makes it a good looking move. Leaving the suspension of belief. Something to be desired. And now here we go. Shooting them off the ropes once again. And a clothesline plowing down the larger Neon Lightning. And now bringing him over to the corner. The King of Psycho Style is just a ball of energy here. And up and down with a Vader Bomb. What a great athletic move there as he follows up with some stomps across the chest on the part of Neon Lightning. And now here we go. I should say at the expense of Neon Lightning in there. Shooting him up again onto the second rope and back with a moonsault across the chest of Neon Lightning, covering as arrogant as you can get. So that will only be a 1 count, as that's how long it took him to be put in an effort to cover. And now, Neon Lightning being pulled over by a toe. And look at the power of Sterling Bond. And an elbow shot right there. Jaw-jacking Neon Lightning and a kick to the face. Neon Lightning doesn't need to be punished this badly. Sterling Bond is trying to make a point. And here we go with that beautiful Vader Bomb. Very athletic move. Here we go with that moonsault out the second rope. Nice landing there. Right into an arrogant cover. And now, choking with the coat. Neon Lightning down in the middle of the WDA there. Sterling Bond. For a minute there, I thought they were going to start waterboarding Neon Lightning with a beer. And Sterling Bond is talking about how great he is, like any heel would here in the EWI. And now on the apron here with a kick to the nose, dropping Neon Lightning. Now he's going to run across the apron here with an elbow drop right across the sternum there of Neon Lightning. High-fiving the WDA. They're excited about this, man. They love seeing the athletic prowess of Sterling Bond. Sterling Bond measuring Neon Lightning, who can't even stand, and Sterling Bond nearly taking a header as he got his feet caught up on that top rope. And now Neon Lightning swinging with that pan, hammering him in the back. Having the pan getting warned off by the referee, and ooh, right across the head. And Sterling Bond shrugs that off like he got hit with a piece of paper. But Neon Lightning dropped with a simple forearm shot. The pan is bent. Sterling Bond must be on some cocaine right now to be able to handle that kind of shot like it was nothing. And now using the same pan to hammer away on Neon Lightning. Neon Lightning takes a shot square to the head, drops him with a beautiful sell on the part of Neon Lightning. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you sell a pan shot. Sterling Bond showing it off like it's a prize. Neon Lightning is out of it. And Sterling Bond back on the apron again, trying to make his point. And here comes the Tomahawk Kid behind him. And dives in a stomp across the chest and with the pan. You know, that left an exclamation point on the part of Neon Lightning. Neon Lightning is out of it. Can't even hold the pan up for the sell. I think he's legitimately tired now. Like, he's not even selling anymore. It's legitimate pain. And Neon Lightning goes over like the sack of potatoes that he should be after 3 hard-fought matches. Tomahawk Kid, his opponent from earlier on, is checking to see if he's got a concussion. Neon Lightning is out of it. Tomahawk Kid, and there he is. Your victor, Sterling Bond, picking up a win by disqualification, picking up 1 point. So he's not at the bottom of the leaderboard. That, of course, is Neon Lightning, but we'll be back to see how these two face off. And we're back now with Tomahawk Kid, very apprehensive on getting in the ring, and after what he saw with the King of Psycho style there destroying Neon Lightning, who wouldn't be apprehensive? Oh, a big clothesline there comes in, and then he follows up with the reverse elbow there across the throat, and now he's measuring him up, and a flying headbutt. Unbelievable. Now Sterling Bond doesn't know what hit him as he powders out quickly to break the momentum. Tomahawk Kid now following him up. Sterling Bond quickly disappears under the ring. Tomahawk Kid looks. And how did he not see him there? But okay, well, searching on this side. Yeah, see, that was out. Sterling Bond comes on the same side he just looked. Right behind him. And a super kick for his trouble. And now, a big fan of DX clearly is Sterling Bond. Yes, let's take another look at that once again, because I definitely sense a logic alert on that one. You can see Sterling Bond disappears under the ring right there. Tomahawk Kid comes around, looks where Sterling Bond is going to come out here just a moment later. See, right there, the camera follows it. Sterling Bond comes right out from behind. And I think the spot that they had planned would have been a lot better if they would have talked that through. Instead, we see something that just needs a little bit more logic on it, boys. Now, we're back to live action as Sterling Bond talks trash to Tomahawk Kid. Bringing him over, sitting him in the chair. Sliding him over to the bar. This could be very painful. Sterling Bond getting up. A lot of runway space, and he launches a kick right there, and that could have really popped his knee out if he would have been a little more stiffer on that. Tomahawk Kid now throwing some haymakers at Sterling Bond, and a big chop there, getting him right in the nipple. Ow, that had to hurt. All right, here we go with the King of Psycho style, getting back to his no-selling ways, and another haymaker, but now looks like Tomahawk Kid's like, oh, if you don't want to sell, I'm going to make you sell. And there he goes with another one. And now here we go with a wind-up. Oh, and right into the post. Down goes Tomahawk Kid. Now Sterling Bond coming over. What's he going to do now? Is he going to punish him in his devilish ways that he has? Walking around to the other side of the ring now. Breaking the count. You know, here in the EWI, we do have a 20 count. So you can spend a long time outside, but clearly Sterling Bond wants to allow Tomahawk Kid to get some energy back in him as he's on Rubber Street now. Sterling Bond off the ropes now. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna do a dive out here? We're gonna get a suicide dive. Oh, Tomahawk Kid moving. Sterling Bond still running the ropes. Not sure what he's trying to accomplish here. Well, it looks like he's getting a nice workout. Here comes Tomahawk Kid now. What's he going to do? Is he going to clothesline him? No, he's going to run the ropes too. And a super kick drops Tomahawk Kid. And I'm not entirely sure what they were trying to accomplish there, but it was definitely interesting. And now outside goes Tomahawk Kid. Yes, let's take another look at that logic here as Sterling Bond was running the ropes for seemingly no reason except to maybe do a dive, but he didn't do a dive. And then in comes Tomahawk Kid, and instead of hitting him or anything, he runs the ropes too in a crisscross fashion, which doesn't make a lot of sense because this ain't practice. So here we go, back to live action now. Sterling Bond measuring up Tomahawk Kid. Tomahawk Kid hugging one of the WDA members right there. Now trying to be a mark for himself here. And Sterling Bond now with a suicide dive and an elbow taken out. The leader of WDA right there. Ooh, rolling him in back out. What spot do they have planned here? Looks like he had multiple spots planned. And another dive. So we're going to get a multiple dive here, I'm assuming. Set him up for a third dive. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about that. That was a little readable on that. And if I didn't already do 2 logic alerts, I'd probably do another one on that, but that's okay. Tomahawk Kid is out of it here and now rolling back into the ring. Sterling Bond now on the apron, getting ready to slingshot his way. Ooh, and beautiful flip there. And miscommunication there gets them all messed up there, discombobulated the referee down for a count anyway. And gets the shoulder up. Tomahawk Kid looked like he was trying to go for a spear of some sort or some kind of, goes right to his beautiful drop kicks, which is what he should do. You should do those drop kicks all day. Those are beautiful moves. And now a nice lift over at the top rope. Good exchange of forearms there. Up comes Tomahawk Kid off the top rope. Beautiful double axe, or was that a single chop? Now covered, 1, 2, and a kick out there. Getting his shoulder up. Referee right there on the count. Tomahawk Kid straightening out his pads. Looks like he's trying to get some air back into his lungs. Slow the momentum of this match down a little bit more, as the speed just seems to benefit Sterling Bond more than it does to anybody else. Now, setting him into the corner. Near side, Tomahawk Kid off, and a knee right to the face, and a beautiful snapmare follow-up off the rope, or the second rope, and a clothesline takes Tomahawk Kid down. A nice combo there, and a cover, a count, and getting the shoulder up. Sterling Bond stomping it. Now, flipping to pull the hamstring of Tomahawk Kid. Are we going to get some leg work here now? Now, a little twist there on the knee. And a springboard moonsault there. The cover, 2. No. Somehow he had his hand covering his shoulder. Makes it a little difficult for you to get a count if you're covering the pin yourself. So then now Tomahawk Kid working to get his back to his feet. And a right hand. And another right. And a right hand. And another follow-up there by Tomahawk Kid. And a knee to the face once again, or the below the chin. Now, off the ropes, and it spears or clips the knee, dropping Tomahawk Kid to the canvas. Now, a beautiful kip up there on the part of Sterling Bond. Sterling Bond, an extremely athletic worker here in the Elite Wrestling Initiative. And now, measuring up Tomahawk Kid for something, it looks like. Off the second rope with another springboard and a stomp across the face, or on the head, bringing the face to the canvas. A big shoulder up on that on the part of Tomahawk Kid. Sterling Bond thinks he should have probably had the victory at this point already. I don't think he understands that Tomahawk Kid can counter much of his athletic prowess. Now it looks like he's going for an angle slam, dropping Tomahawk Kid down. And is this going to be the end? Nope, Tomahawk Kid working back to his feet already. Working to the rope, it looks like. He's trying to get some breath back into his lungs. Sterling Bond now to his knees and gets to his feet first and stomps Tomahawk Kid on the back. Throws him. Here we go. A nice sweep there. Stomps him in the sternum. Picking up his feet now and hammering away on the knee. Let's take another look at that. That sexy looking angle slam here on the part. He's fighting it all the way up and over, lands flat. Beautiful move right there. And now let's get back to live action as Tomahawk Kid going for another arm hold there, trying to lock in looks like a hammer lock here, and he's trying to get the other arm. The submission would give Tomahawk Kid 3 more points, which he desperately needs. There we go with the ropes. And a beautiful front flip there. Winds up the arm and a wrist lock. Now what's he gonna do here? Has the arm or has the hand in place? And a cutter off the springboard. Here we go with a count. That's going to do it right there. Tomahawk Kid, a gallant effort on his part. But the King of Psycho Style, just too much for him as he pulls off the pinning victory there for, I'd say that would be 2 points. Now the referee having to help Sterling Bond, who is just took a lot out of him against Tomahawk Kid. Yep, Sterling Bond, winner by pinfall, picking up 2 points. Added with the 1 point, gives him 3 points, going into the last match of the evening. And here we go with that tremendous front flip into that arm wringer wrist lock combination. Locks in the fingers, springboards off the second rope, and a beautiful cutter there. Dropping Tomahawk Kid. That's going to do it as he hooks the leg, gets the count. Forget about it. Tomahawk Kid is done for the evening. And now we're on match 3 of Sterling Bond. Match 3 of Mercer Sage. Coming up at you next. And we're back now here on EWI XCL with our last match of the night. And we got the Diamond Champion getting ready to make his way down and step in the ring against the King of Psycho Style, Sterling Bond. And there he is, Mercer Sage Kick Sage, the EWI Diamond Champion, ready to step in the ring for his 3rd time in the Mat Master match. We got Sterling Bond, who has just competed two grueling matches on his way to becoming the new EWI Diamond Champion. And now here we go. Who's it going to be? Sterling Bond, Mercer Sage. We're going to find out. Mercer Sage hammering away now. And a big kick there in the chest. Sterling Bond reaching for the ropes. Sage now using the middle rope to choke him out. Now using the top rope to choke him out. The referee right there counting on it. As you know, these are not normal diamond match rules, or diamond division rules, if you will. This is a Mat Master match, so regular rules apply in order to bring about extra points upon a victory. Of course, 1 point for disqualification, 1 point or 2 points for pinfall, and 3 points for submission. And if you win by countout, you don't get any points. So here we go once again. Mercer Sage hammering away. Into the corner. Ooh, big stinger splash. Now, are we going to see it? Are we going to see the perfect plex? No, it seems that Sterling Bond blocking the move. Blocking the move here now and hammering away into another shot. And another shot into the breadbasket. Now, another one. Sage returning it. Sterling Bond now pushed into the corner. And with a knee, nice reception on the part of Sterling Bond. That's a great sell. And a good shot here, a couple shots here now. Off into the opposite corner. Beautiful step-up drop kick in the corner. Sterling Bond very good at that. And here we go with another one. Oh, yes, there we go. Sage now stumbling out of the corner. What's Sterling Bond? Are we going to get a snapmare here? No. I think it's just too much girth there. What's he going to do? Oh, Sage hammering away. Oh, and smashing his head on the canvas with that. I guess it's a snapmare DDT. Drop kicking Sage to the outside now. Sterling Bond going over to the WDA to get some approval. And Bond now coming out. Sage working his way up. Ooh, and a big elbow onto the top of the head. And a chop. Well, that was just cute. It was a cute little chop. No sound upon that one. We've seen better chops in the EWI and in professional wrestling in general, but that's okay. I think it worked, did what it needed to do. Sage is already taken out at that point. Here we go with that. Statmare DDT. Ooh, right there. Look at that. Oh, on our live side, Sage just took a boot by Sterling Bond, sending him to the ramp. Now Bond putting Sage down, I guess. What are we going to get here? Measuring him. Big elbow smash, or a driving elbow smash into the sternum of Mercer Sage. And, yep, we know that you like DX. And that's a much better chop right there on the part of Sterling Bond. Now Bond up on the apron. Measuring. Ooh, a knee across the face. And Sage is down now on the floor once again. And Sterling Bond is in firm control of this matchup. Sterling Bond now. I don't know if he had a exchange there with the referee. Now picking up Sage. What's he going to do here now? Oh, bring them over to the WDA. You can only imagine what they're going to do to him. Oh, a big overhead chop on Mercer Sage. And then, a gut shot by the kid right there. What a great interactive situation here for the fans. And then Sterling Bond hammering away on Sage. Got him in the corner measuring. Ooh, a super kick to the face. And Sage drops to his knees now. With nowhere to go, obviously he was slammed into that post. Now Sterling Bond. Oh, a clothesline. Sage hitting him out of desperation. Now Sage stumbling, limping over, I should say. Still very much selling his chest. I'm assuming from that sternum shot earlier. And slamming him into the apron. And then setting him up. Oh my God, did you see that? Sending him flying into the ring post. And now Sterling Bond is down on the floor. And Sage had to go to break the count. Sage now coming back out to grab Bond. And sending him into the stairs. Dislodging the stairs with getting sent in with such force. And Bond now has lost control of this match. Sage now not taking advantage. That's interesting. You would think that he'd keep the pressure on after he just now got control back of this matchup. Now Sterling Bond stumbling over to his fan base here. Taking a count, rightfully so after all of that punishment he just received. Now Sage coming back, grabbing him to pick him back up and bring him into the ring. And slams him into the metal of the turnbuckle. Now with a front face lock, and is he going to suplex him in? Yes, he did. Right there like that. And here we go with another look at that. Oh my God, did you see him fly across there, hammering his face onto the ring post? Such force on the part of Mercer Sage. Now Bond. And now he's setting him up and setting him into the steps. Look at that right there. And now let's take a look back at live action here as Bond is struggling. Sage hammering away, but Sterling Bond not even selling. It's difficult to see whose fault that is. Is it Sage for not hitting him, or is it Sterling Bond for not selling it? I guess that could be one of those situations where there's fault on both sides. Now here we go with Sage getting hammered in the chest there. Now Bond with a ooh, and a super kick right there. Dropping Bond, and Bond shaking it off like it was nothing. I guess he took his bump of cocaine there now, and he's ready to go once again. And another shot there. Sage is in the corner, barely standing, and another European uppercut. Sage now, barely on his feet, and now Bond. Looks like he's signaling the end, calling out Sage. Sage not moving, and now barely coming out of the ring, out of the corner. And a super punch right there into the face, and followed by a super kick. Big boot there. Sage barely standing in the corner, and then kicks him in the gut, dropping him to the canvas with the cover, and only kicks out. Sage can't hold on as he falls and crumbles to the canvas after all the punishment he just received in the corner. I'm surprised he didn't crumble sooner. Sage selling his face. Obviously taking a lot of punishment earlier on, and now he gets his leg clipped out from under him. And Bond now is getting ready for something else. Oh, here we go with that. Yeah, it's a Vader bomb right onto Sage. A beautiful move right there. I enjoy seeing that so much. It's very picturesque on the part of Sterling Bond there. Sage grabbing the rope to get out of the pin. And then he's forced to have to kick out anyway. Sage trying to conserve energy. I think that ship has sailed, though. As Sterling Bond's over here now having a conversation with the referee. Sage with a double axe handle right into the middle of his back. Now, chopping him up. Getting ready to whip him to the corner, it looks like. Sending him in. Right in the corner. Sage with a clothesline, dropping him. And Bond is down once again. Now Sage locking in his, okay, so he's locking in a single crab, it looks like here, with the knee in the small of the back, and that's just got to hurt right there. I don't care if you're working this move properly or not, it's still going to be painful, and he kicks him right in the face there. And so much so I didn't get a chance to comment on the Vader bomb there again, but that's okay. You guys saw that replay. Was great move. And Sage now on the canvas, selling his head once again. Bond now. Second rope. Moonsault right on top of Sage. And here we go with the cover. A count. The arrogant pin, which that wasn't technically a legal pin. The referee still counted it. So that could have been a very unjustified victory had he picked it up. Nevertheless, Sage got his shoulder up. Here we go with the cutter. Sage goes down. And is that going to do it right here? Here we go. Another arrogant pin, and that's going to do it right there.
Here's your winner, Sterling Bond.
Sterling Bond winning by pinfall to pick up 2 more points. And one has to wonder, was it a legal pinning combination that he picked up out of that? And the WDA celebrate with Sterling Bond. And let's take another look at what transpired here. Here he goes with a second rope, leaping moonsault, beautiful move. Referee counted a illegal pinning combination, and a beautiful cutter right there. And that's got to do it for Sage. Sage is down. All he had to do was hook the leg, and it would have been it.
Point system.
Nevertheless, we have to count up the points here in any which case. And Sterling Bond is celebrating with the EWI Diamond Championship belt already. And of course,
Sterling Bond.
here we go.
And the winner of the match, and still the EWI Diamond Champion with 10 points, Mercer Sage King Sage.
Oh yeah, there you go. Of course, the point system was a little off there on the part of JJ Walker. Mercer has 6 points. Sterling Bond has 5. Nevertheless, it was a close victory on the part of Mercer Sage as he picks up the victory. 6 points to 5.
I don't know how much you paid you one hot dog. I took all double it, but you didn't want to put the terms. But I came here to win, and I won. I'm the rightful owner of that title, but I know I'm not going to have it my way. I don't care. I kicked some butt tonight. That's all I want to do. But I will be back, and I will come for that title. That is my #1 agenda in pro wrestling, is to beat you one more time and take that diamond title off you. That's your belt! That's your belt! Who taking that title, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, the King of Psycho Style planning to come back to the Elite Wrestling Initiative to take the EWI Diamond Championship, and that would be a stellar matchup when both men are fresh. Well, that's this week's EWI XCL. We'll see you next time. So long, everybody.